Hi everyone, this is Pinky Daga again, CEO Thrive Art and Soul. I hope this isn't the first time we're seeing you and you know what we're all about. We're one of the best portals in India for wellness talks and wisdom talks and meditation. Today I would like to introduce you to a very special guest, Brahmashi Subhash Patri. He is our pillar, the pillar of Thrive and the force behind Pyramid Valley. He has recently received the Good Karma Award from Life Positive for being one of the greatest meditation teachers. He spread meditation to thousands and thousands of villages all across India, many cities in India, and globally as well. He is a beloved guru and he teaches one of our most basic meditation techniques, which is Anapanasati. Today we are here with him on the occasion of Children's Day. So first of all, happy Children's Day to all the parents and especially to all the kids. So we are going to talk, Sir and I are going to talk about Children's Day, the impact of children on our lives and the impact that we have on their lives and how we can help them becoming the greatest beings that they are. Hello, Patri sir.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Happy Children's Day.
Happy Children's Day to all the children within us and within you. Yes. So, sir, tell me, we are hearing so much of these cases of kids who are they're having so many issues nowadays. Mental health issues, depression, anxiety. Parents are having issues because they are finding it so difficult to cope with this whole thing of parenting. Tell me from a spiritual perspective, from an energy perspective, what is this relationship that we need to have between kids, parents? What are children? We think that there are gifts, but very often in reality, they become, we don't know how to translate that.
Parents and children are the pillars of the society. Every house has parents, every house has children.
Right.
And parents have problems of their own, and their own problems are reflected in the children.
Right.
Children don't have any problems of their own.
How? Yeah. So how do you mean? If a child is very hyper, what you are saying is that it is a reflection of the parents.
It is of course a reflection.
Okay.
Because children are raw materials.
Right.
Okay, they become a so-called finished product because of the parents.
Right.
So parents, if they are not really enlightened,
Yeah.
then they can't really bring up the children. The
Right.
parents need to become children. They need to become enlightened to raise the children properly.
Right.
The problems of children are really the problems of the parents. So I would like to tackle the parents.
Right.
Not the children directly. Children are beautiful. You call it hyper child. Also, there's nothing wrong.
Right.
I've seen many children, hyper children. I've seen some parents, they're tying the children to the poles. They won't move. In my childhood, I saw.
Right.
So, in my childhood, I missed a parent who was enlightened.
Right. So you are saying that if we have to bring out the best in our children, the very best, we have to work on ourselves. Just don't know where to start.
Everything gets started in meditation. The
Right.
parents should become masters of meditation.
Right.
They should get trained in spiritual science. They should
Yeah.
get trained in meditation. That's the primary. Actually, I would suggest that if you are not trained in spiritual, you are not allowed to get married and produce children. No. Every parent is requested certificate from me.
From you.
From me.
So now you are going to start a marriage registration.
Otherwise, I won't allow them to get married.
I think that's a fantastic idea. So why do you think that meditation, learning as adults, learning how to meditate, becoming meditators before we get married and definitely before we produce children, why is it so important? What does it do
It is
for
all
us?
important. Meditation is all important thing.
What does it do for us? Explain a little bit the science.
See, when you
So then how does it flow? From us to our relationship, to our children, how do we make it?
when you learn classical music, what
Yeah.
happens? You sing well.
Right.
Okay, you may have a very good voice, but
Yeah.
you need a classical music training.
Correct. Yeah.
Years of training
Yeah.
for your voice to be very well cultivated.
Right.
For you to become like Lata Mangeshkar
Of
or
course, yeah.
Asha Bhonsle.
Yeah.
Okay, you need a background, classical music background.
Right.
Similarly, then only you can sing well.
Right.
So unless you have that training in meditation, you can't think well. Classical music will make you sing well.
Meditation will make you think
well and
right.
speak well
Right.
and act well. See, what is a man? Man is thoughts, words and deeds.
Right.
All these thoughts and words and deeds are, in chaos, without any order, without any science behind them when you are not a meditator.
Right.
So a parent has such thoughts, a parent has such words, okay, बच्चों को गाली देना, ये ठीक नहीं है. So all this comes from the lack of enlightenment from the parents.
Right.
So the problems of children are actually, there are no problems for children. Every child is a beautiful flower, a beautiful being, a lovely being, a God.
Yeah.
Now the parents are the devils. Really, in their over-attachment to their own children, they spoil the children.
Right.
They feed them more.
Right.
They give them all restrictions.
Yeah.
No way.
Because so many times, sir, notwithstanding extreme cases, but so many of the times
You tell me one thing.
Yeah.
How many parents they know what is meditation?
Not many.
Then that's the problem.
They love their children. Right?
That is normal.
Yeah.
But these parents are not real parents unless they are trained in meditation.
Right.
Meditation trains the whole being.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell me, sir, what about meditation, teaching meditation to the children? What about that?
When you teach meditation children, they just absorb meditation like a sponge.
Right.
It is the easiest thing to teach meditation to children and very difficult to teach meditation to adults.
How can we teach our child how to meditate?
अरे बाबा 5 साल का बच्चा होता है, so he doesn't need to understand what is meditation.
Right.
You ask him to close his eyes for 5 minutes.
Right.
That's enough for him.
That's enough.
See, children have got active third eye.
Right.
Adults have got closed third eye.
Right.
And in Bible says, unless you become like a child, you cannot enter the kingdom of God.
Heaven.
It means your children are already in the kingdom of God.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You don't have to push them into the kingdom of God.
They are already there.
But you must give them closed eyes. I give all the children, hey guys, for the next 10 minutes you are not going to open your eyes.
Right.
And I give them nice music. So they'll enjoy the music. They'll keep their eyes closed. And their eyes are open, third eye is open.
Right.
And they'll give me all their experiences.
Right.
They don't even have to bother about observing the breathing.
They don't even have to. They
No
just
way.
naturally in a state of meditation.
The adults need to observe the breathing.
Right.
To become a child first. Then
Right.
they are naturally in the kingdom of God. The children they don't need any big meditation systems.
Right.
They just need to close their eyes for 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Right.
They-
And just some maybe light music. And we don't have to give them any kind of explanation, nothing.
They don't require any explanation.
Right.
So it's the easiest thing to teach meditation. And once the fellow, the child, tastes meditation, tomorrow he will ask, sir, shall we do meditation?
Yes. Absolutely.
Because they are so very happy
Yeah.
with sitting with closed eyes.
Right.
The parents never tell them to close their eyes.
And sir, do they get experiences, some of the children?
They get all the experiences.
What are some of the experiences that they
They
get?
see so many masters, they see new dimensions, new lokas,
Right.
okay, and they see angels immediately,
Oh, wow. Really?
and they play with the angels.
So, sir, but what I have seen is this is very easy for younger children. But when they become older, especially
When the child is old child, tell me, what age?
especially the teen years, 12, 13, 14, they're still a child, sir, but many people are struggling. I can understand what you say, that the child is definitely a reflection of the parents and parents must work on that, sir.
See, when they become teen age,
Yeah.
not only they have got parents at home as problems, they've got a society also as a problem.
Right.
The additional problems are there.
Right.
So they need more meditation right from childhood.
Yes.
Before they become adolescent.
Right. Before. So we have to work on the teens from
yes.
the beginning. But give us some help for the parents of the teenagers out there who didn't know this. They were not enlightened. They didn't have this knowledge. The teenagers these days, sir, they're suffering so much. There's so much drugs. There's so many issues that they're facing. What are the tools that we can give some of the teenagers?
There is only one tool, Baba.
There is only
meditation tool. Okay.
Yeah. But to convince a teen to use that tool is very difficult.
But it has to be done by you and me. That's why
Right.
we are here.
Yeah.
It has to be done by Buddha. It has been done by Buddha. It has been done by all the masters. Now we
Right.
have to replicate them.
To teach them how to meditate.
Meditation is very simple.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
To make them meditate, that's
Make
all.
them
Hey guy, close your eyes.
Right.
Listen to this music. And next 20 minutes, if the adult said 15 minutes,
Right.
16 minutes.
Right.
Child, 10 minutes.
As per their age.
As per the age.
As per their age.
And everything will be fine, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They are pining for meditation, children or adolescents.
Yeah.
They want meditation, but they don't know that they want meditation.
Right. It will give them that inner peace of mind.
Everything, the energy it gives you, the intelligence it gives you, the balance it gives you, okay?
Focus, concentration, everything.
Yeah, what you name it, you get it.
And do you think that it can definitely make a difference when we say that they're so exposed to all the elements like drugs being available, alcohol being available?
Not only meditation, you must take them into nature.
Right.
Give them a lot of games to play and climb the trees and jump from the trees.
Right.
Climb the mountains.
Yeah.
See, out of the four walls.
Right.
Why you are keeping the child in a four walls cage?
Right.
Why don't you take him into nature and let him run freely?
Yeah.
And sit in somewhere in a chair in a tree doing meditation.
Right.
Nature is very important for children.
Nature. Right. Even for the teen.
For everybody, for you and me also.
Yes, for me, so definitely. Sir,
see, principles of truth don't vary from childhood or teenhood or adulthood or old age. They don't change at all. They are universal.
Right.
Irrespective of your age and sex and your caste and your culture, okay, these are all universal values.
Right.
Meditation must be taught to every person.
Right.
Otherwise, they are doomed.
Yeah.
You are seeing a hell everywhere because of lack of meditation. And another point is eating meat.
Yes, I was going to get to that.
Yes, because the parents give the fish and the chicken to the children. My goodness.
Yeah.
That's wrong. What you eat is what you are.
Right.
So you should be very careful in what you put in your mouth.
Right. So what is the impact of vegetarianism on a child?
Every child becomes a great devil in due course after eating meat.
Okay.
And whereas if you are a vegetarian, the child will become young child to older child. He will not become a devil.
Right. Right.
He will not become cruel.
Right.
He maintains his softness.
Right.
Because of vegetarian.
Okay.
Vegetarian plant food is soft food. Animal food is hard food. You become a hard soul.
With meat.
Of course so.
Right. You have been recently doing a lot of work on vegetarianism. You've gone to New York recently for a vegetarianism conference and everything. What is the response from the people, especially in the Western world?
There is no difference in West or East. They are first of all surprised that you are talking about vegetarianism.
Right.
Then they listen to you closely.
Yes.
And they become vegetarians.
Do they?
They do become. Do you think they are all stupid people in West? Because they are from West?
No, of course not.
No, nobody is stupid.
No, it's not about stupid, but it's about, somebody who has always had meat from child. For them, maybe it is difficult.
I know it is become difficult, but they are convinced mentally, but they are not able to do it physically.
Right.
So with our support, they will be able to do physically. That's why our support is required.
Right.
If they don't require our support, we don't have to go there and tell them.
If I were to ask you, what is the single most important reason that everyone must convert to vegetarianism, then what would it
be? Before vegetarianism, they must become meditative, because once we teach them how to control their mind, they control their appetite accordingly.
Right.
So vegetarianism comes second step. First comes meditation.
Right.
And first, if they are into meditation, you don't have to tell them about vegetarianism also. They will automatically know from inside that they have to become vegetarian.
The body will start rejecting.
Yes.
Because it impacts the energy levels also.
Yes. So meditation is primary.
Right. So what you are saying, to sum it up, is if we really want our children to blossom to their best, and every parent, unfortunately, nobody taught the parents how to.
What parents, they ask the children, hey, you study, I will watch the TV. Then that child will not work. He will also want, I want to see the TV.
Right.
Ask them to study. Then I also take a book and study.
Right.
I take a book of Bhagavad Gita and study for 1 hour.
Right.
They do their class studies.
Right.
If I take my book, they will take their book.
Correct.
But if I see the TV, they will close down their books.
Right.
So you are the example for the children.
Right.
So when you are doing meditation with your children, they'll first day they'll just see like you like
Yeah.
this, and they'll run away. But second day, third day, fourth day, they'll sit with you.
Right.
They see you doing meditation for 1 hour.
Yeah.
So they go just roll around and come back and sit in meditation.
Right. And for them, you are saying even 10 minutes is enough.
Absolutely so.
Right.
When you sit for according to your age, my age is 60.
Right.
I sit for 1 hour. So then they'll sit for 10 minutes according to their age.
Right.
You are the inspiration for them.
You have
You are
to
a
inspire
god.
them.
A parent is a god to the child.
Right. Right.
Similarly, a teacher also in the school is a god to the child.
Right.
Not only the parents, the teachers in the school should also continue the same education.
Right. There's a lot of tendency in our generation of parents to control the child also. Let's speak a little bit on this.
We should control ourselves. We should never control others.
Right.
Khalil Gibran said very beautifully in the book Prophet, your children are not your children.
Yeah.
They come through you, not from you.
Right.
We think they come from us.
Yes.
No. They come through us.
Right.
They select us and come through our womb.
So in a practical day-to-day matter, in day-to-day life, that translates, how does that translate? Just that
You must understand that
we just let them be,
See,
let them choose their own.
before they are born,
Yeah.
you must understand the whole subject of birth.
Right.
They are adults in the other higher worlds.
Right.
They come to have a nice another lifetime. They
Right.
become children.
Right.
So they are not.
They're not something to be controlled.
No. They are already adult souls.
Right.
Take up young bodies.
Yes.
So unless you know the spiritual science, you cannot be a spiritual parent.
Right.
You'll be a non-spiritual parent.
Right.
And there is a hell of a difference between a spiritual parent and a non-spiritual parent.
Right.
Non-spiritual parent, the house is a hell.
Right.
Spiritual parent, the house is a heaven.
And sir, there's a lot of talk these days. Can you give us a little information on that about souls that are coming in recent years?
Of course so, because the whole earth has undergone great change.
Right.
Compared to the year 1987,
Yeah.
now the energies have doubled up, tripled up.
Right.
So it is very easy to meditate now.
Yeah.
What took say 4 hours to control the mind about 50 years back, now takes only 4 minutes.
Right.
See, because of the high energy of the whole earth.
Right.
And not only that, see, when I was a child, there was no meditation at all.
Right.
In my home, nobody talked about meditation. They
Right.
talked about puja.
Right.
They talked about vrata.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But nobody knew about meditation.
Right.
Nor my parents, nor my teachers in the school, nor the pujari in the temple.
Right.
There was no culture at all.
Right.
But now that we are giving meditation to everybody, so higher souls are ready to come here
Right.
to be born in a meditative family.
Right.
Because they don't want to be born in a non-meditative family.
Right. So sometimes the soul of a child
When you send your child to a school, you choose the best school, isn't it?
Correct. Of course. Yes.
You compare, there are so many schools are there.
Yeah.
Which is the best school, you send them.
Right. Right.
Because you want the best training.
Right.
So from there, this earth is a school. So they want to send, the souls want to come to the best parents.
Right.
Who are the best parents?
The best souls.
Not the rich souls.
No, the highest souls.
Higher souls
Right.
who do meditation.
Right. They get attracted to that.
So the higher souls get attracted.
Right.
Naturally so.
So sometimes it can be that the child's soul is actually more evolved than the parent's soul.
It is always so.
Always
99%, 99%.
Acha.
The children are more spiritual than the adults.
Right.
But
Right.
you have to understand.
Right.
When you don't understand, you think that I am training you, but they are going to train you.
Right. Right.
See the example of Prahlad and Hiranyakashipu. Who was enlightened? Hiranyakashipu was a great Rakshasa.
Right.
Prahlad was a great master. Small boy.
Yeah. Right.
He wanted to control the small boy, but small boy said, no, I got my own boss.
Right. Right.
You know.
And there are so many stories like
So many stories like that.
Yeah.
So the parents have to reorient themselves that we are going to learn from our children.
Child. And you have to allow them to be, allow that
Yes.
evolution to come up.
You don't control them.
No.
They're not your property.
Right. Very true, sir. They're not our property.
Okay.
Yes. Lovely, sir.
They are your teachers.
Yes. Yes.
Because you came 40 years back into this body,
Yeah.
they just now they have arrived. They have get greater knowledge about the other side.
Right. Yes.
Okay. So you have to learn from
And
them.
so, yeah, so and they are more updated on their knowledge.
They are more updated.
Yeah. But we have to learn to listen to them first.
We don't listen now.
Yeah, we want to keep giving them instructions.
As if we are very superior race.
Yeah, but it's one of the most natural things. It's
No.
we have to remind ourselves on a daily basis,
That we are not superior to the children.
that we have to learn from the children.
We have to. That's why the parents they need a certificate from me.
Right.
I make them sit in
So
meditation.
before we get married, we have to get a certificate from you. Before we have
Not before getting married, but before getting children.
Right.
They're creating havoc for themselves and for everybody else.
Right.
They're insane. I don't call them devil, but they are insane.
Right.
There's no sanity in them.
Right. Sir.
There is only profanity in them.
Profanity.
There is no sanity. You have to become a vegetarian. You have to talk about meditation. Then you are a sane person.
Right.
Whether you are a parent or a teacher or a public person,
Right.
everybody should be sane.
So then, not just parents, sir, but then it's very important to include meditation in the education system.
The teachers should become meditators. So these are the two people, the parents and the teachers.
But it's important to include it at the level at the education system, sir, because sometimes teachers.
For that, you need all the MPs and MLAs to be meditators to pass the bill.
To pass the bill.
So the whole society is interconnected,
But there are places in the world that this has been done, right? Where meditation has started in school.
That's very good. That's very good.
Yeah. And they are seeing a big difference in the way the children are.
In Italy, in Turin city, a lady has become a mayor recently.
Okay.
And she said close down all non-vegetarian hotels.
Right.
Only vegetarian hotels.
Oh, really? In Turin, in Italy?
In Italy.
Oh my God.
Yes.
That is quite shocking.
Yes. But the lady mayor, the moment she became a mayor, she said no more hotels.
Non-vegetarian
So they are all
restaurants.
getting changed to vegetarian hotels.
Wow.
So when
All the vegetarians in India have to go to Turin now. For good vegetarian.
Italian vegetarian dishes.
Italian vegetarian dishes.
Yeah.
Fantastic, sir. Amazing. And any last message for our
See,
children, parents?
when I was a child, I missed meditation. I didn't realize at that time what I needed, but now I know that all the children miss meditation.
Miss meditation.
We can't afford that.
Right.
So
It's
we
almost
should-
like it's their natural state.
Yes, meditation gives everything to the child.
Right.
Don't give your love to the child. Give
Right.
meditation to the child.
Right.
Okay. What do you mean by hugging your child? No. You make your child do meditation.
Right.
Hey, close your eyes. I am closing my eyes. You also close your eyes.
Yeah.
For the next half an hour, we will not open our mouth, or not open our eyes. That's enough.
Right.
And if he's more than 10 years, then you can say observe the breathing.
Right.
With less than 10 years, you don't have to do that also.
Right. Just let him be.
Just let him be.
Right.
Then you will see wonders.
Right.
And meantime, give him some nice music.
Right.
Music is very important. Music, outdoor nature, play, and meditation. They are the three things.
Right. Music, outdoor nature play, and meditation.
Yes. Take them outdoors.
Right.
Don't keep them in the indoors.
Right.
Okay, that's very important.
Yeah.
And give them a lot of music.
Right.
They love music.
Right. Definitely.
And they love meditation more than music. Give them what they want.
Yeah.
Don't teach them what you want.
That's the key.
Yeah.
Give them what is natural to them.
Yes, yes.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for this enlightening session, sir. Thank you very much. Happy Children's Day to everyone again. And we have some really nice kids meditations up today. We have many of Patri sir's lovely flute meditations up today. So as he suggested, why don't you everyone celebrate Children's Day today with a beautiful meditation with your kids. Happy Children's Day to your kids and the child within all.